Hello there guys and welcome back to State of Decay. Okay, so we need to go back to the guardhouse, which is here. Let's go.
Me? They're setting up an infirmary in there. Like, why aren't they taking these people to a hospital or something?
Good question.
I don't know, man. Whole situation's pretty messed up.
You think? What's next? Razor wire and guard towers?
That's not a bad idea, actually. We need to make things safer around here.
Okay, you can now switch it off between Maya and Marcus. So yeah, as you can see, we've now got Maya with us, which means she'll be part of our crew, which is kind of cool. We also need to probably get sprinting actually. Let's try and get up here a bit faster. Come on, come on! Work those legs, work that cardio. Probably one of the best ways to actually work your cardio up actually. Short burst of sprint. Possibly, I don't know. Okay, we're here. Let's go in, I guess, and see what happens. There we go.
What the hell?
I thought you said you had survivors holed up in here.
They were fine just a minute ago.
Well, obviously not anymore.
Guys, come on. We gotta at least check the place. Somebody might have survived.
That's depressing.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Look with guts. No me.
Poor bastard. Well, let's see if he's got a wallet on him or something.
What the hell, Ed?
Check his ID for Christ's sake.
Yeah, let's nick his money. Oh. Oh, great.
Get it off! Get it off! Get it off!
Come on, come on, come on. Fucking hell, Ed. You idiot.
That guy was dead. I swear to God, that guy, he was dead.
It's a zombie
How the
apocalypse.
hell does that happen?
And you observe
I
a
don't
dead
know, man.
body.
Doesn't make sense.
Well done.
We can't stay here. Come on, let's grab what we can and get moving.
Right, okay, so let's go back in here and see if there's anything worth taking. Oh, there's actually ammo in here now. Must have missed that earlier. Is that 4.5? Oh yeah, we've actually got enough for a 4.5 now. So let me just equip that, even though I can't equip it. Really? That's weird. Oh, that's it. It's X, not bloody A. Okay, so we've got to evolve
Where'd you
that.
come from, anyway?
Brilliant.
Me and a couple guys from the unit came up here to do some deer hunting.
You in the army?
You don't miss much, do you? Anyway, we were on our way back when these psychos rushed us out of goddamn nowhere.
What happened?
You see me? You see Coltner Strand? Do the math.
So I take it they got shot or they got eaten alive. It was probably the latter, I would have thought. Okay, so here is where a vehicle is. We need to actually get a vehicle really to be able to get over the bridge. Where's this zombie that apparently spotted me? Oh, hello, mate. Let's just kill you first. Out the way. Like so. Let's cheer them all on. Give them a bit more morale. Yay. Okay, so here's the vehicle.
I don't know.
Should probably check out the warehouse first as well. See if there's anything in here.
Yeah.
Oh, God, there's a lot of Zeds!
Or... Well, I...
Shitload of Zeds.
Maybe we can raise somebody on that.
Jesus, Ed, why did you do that?
Ow.
I figured if he had a razor, there must be
Get
somebody on
down.
the other end.
So you robbed a dead guy.
Oh, shit. I just brought me
But
Tom
who says
Rourke.
they're his friends?
Like a
I mean, maybe
wanker.
they didn't even really like the guy.
Okay, well, we've still got...
Dad, are you there?
We've still got this, I get. Oh.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Who is this?
Listen, we're stuck up here on Mount Tanner. My friend needs medical attention. Can you help us?
Can you make it down to Spencer's Mill? Some of us are holed up at the church. If your friend doesn't look too dicey, we'll let you in.
The church in Spencer's Mill. We're on our way. We'll, try not to look too dicey.
How do you not look too dicey? Hey? How do you not look too dicey? Anyway, let's see if there's anything else in here, like another bloody nails. Do you know what? I'm going to get rid of these firecrackers. I don't really have that much of a use for them anyway. Okay. Right, let's get in the car and move. So, vehicles are kind of weird in the game, right? Now, vehicles can't take a lot of damage, otherwise they will actually break. Now, there is not an infinite amount of these vehicles either. There is a finite, which means you kind of need to take care of them. Fuel for them is a bit weird because you don't actually use fuel for them. It's weird. Don't ask why. Bollocks! Okay, that didn't go too well, did it? Fuck. And there's an awful lot of them. Just help one little bloody bit. Right. That could have gone a lot better. That could have gone much better. We've now wasted a vehicle that is a fitted supply of. So well done me. And we should probably take some painkillers at this point as well, since we took a bit of damage from the fall. Alright, let's get cracking on. Now I'm probably going to have to go up this ridge here.
Climb up over here, maybe?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking about, mate. So let's get up here. There we go. Remember, I did not play this for 4 hours, and I did not know that bridge was broken. Honest.
You haven't heard?
No cell
Okay.
reception at the lake.
Oh, another car here.
Say
Excellent.
we've been out of the loop.
All we know is a bunch of crazy people tried to eat us.
It started, what, 12, 13 days ago? At first it was just weird stories
Oh
on the
shit!
news.
Quick, get in, get in, get in, get in!
Mauling, violent incidents at hospitals, black helicopters in the sky. Just strange stuff. I guess they were trying to keep it quiet, but that didn't last too long. People figured it out pretty quick. People who die, they don't stay dead. They come back as one of those things.
I told you that guy was dead.
Seems like the only way to stop them for good is with a shot to the head. Anything else, they just keep coming.
So you're saying those things are zombies?
I don't know.
Surely
Maybe it's some kind
not.
of messed up supervirus. Maybe it's radiation from outer space, or black magic, or the wrath of Almighty freaking God. Your guess is as good as mine.
So, wait a minute. What's the government response to all this? Haven't they sent in the National Guard or something?
The government? You don't get it. It's been total chaos.
Oh yeah, you can actually open the door as well while you're going along, and you can actually bash zombies like that. It's absolutely hilarious.
No one ever
Now, there will be a bit of stuttering here. I've noticed that the game does stutter while it's loading up big towns, so
It
just
was
bear
pretty
that in
chaotic
mind.
up at the lake.
And let's...
You're not gonna tell
Ah, missed.
I don't
Bollocks.
know yet.
Dude, it's her dad.
You want to confess that we killed her father and stole his radio before they patch you up?
Yeah, think smart, Ed. Think smart, you dumbass. Anyway, here we are. We are at the location. This is a somewhat smallish church. Let's get out of it. Okie dokie. I don't know why I was aiming the pistol then, but hey, you know, that's fine. Let's pretend we're unarmed.
Lily,
And not look dicey.
did you invite these strangers?
Good. You made it.
That one doesn't
Yeah.
look so good.
Name's Ed.
Nope.
Pleased to meet you.
Come with me, son. We'll see to those.
God damn it! We got enough trouble without bringing in another freeloader to use up all our medicine.
Real
Freeloader.
nice, Alan. I offered them shelter. I'm letting them in. Us freeloaders
Nah,
have to
nah,
stick together.
nah.
Girl's got the common sense God gave a tree stump. You're worse than your brother.
Come on. I'll give you the nickel tour.
Okay, brilliant. So we're going to have a little look around the church. And then we'll discuss the, pretty much the gameplay elements of the base. So let's just have a look around first.
I spend most of my time here, using the radio to coordinate everyone.
So this is the front. This is the radio room, and as you can see, there's actually a radio over
Sam's
there.
our unofficial in-house chef, but well, there's only so much anybody can do with canned soup and pork rinds.
Pork
Seriously
rinds.
though, rule number 1: all the
Scratch.
food stays in here and it stays sealed. You wouldn't believe how fast rats get into things otherwise. We learned that one the hard way.
Had a problem with rats, eh? Yeah.
Sleeping quarters? Hope you don't mind sharing. We're pretty tight on space here.
It's cozy.
Alan's been
I'll
saying
give
we
you
should
that.
move to someplace bigger, but my dad's a carpenter, and he says we could build
Some
like a dorm room
magazines,
or
isn't it?
something to get more space.
How many people do you have
Oh
here?
look, it's a fucking Line magazine. I
Just
used to have
about
that.
everybody,
I used to have a
except
Line
maybe my
magazine.
brother and my dad.
I
They're
did.
out scouting for supplies, I think. I haven't heard from them in a
Is
while.
that a Dig It mag as well?
How do you
Dig.
Somebody took a weed
It looked
whacker
like it.
fucking neck.
I used to have Dig It as well.
Something here for the pain, but I'm more concerned about this fever. Could be a sign of infection. We'll need to get
That
Dr.
doesn't
Hansen.
sound good, does it?
I'll see if I can get him on the radio.
Brilliant.
Thanks, I appreciate the hospitality.
Do not forget to entertain strangers, for by so doing, some have unwittingly entertained angels.
How about that? I might be an angel.
Look, I didn't want to say this in front of your friend, but fever is a bad sign, especially after a night.
Is he gonna turn?
Hospital's going to try and get Doc Hansen to come down and take a look at him, but if he doesn't get some antibiotics, he's probably not going to make it. If it comes to that, I promise Alan will take care of him. Bullet to the brain before he turns. It's for the best.
Agreed, agreed.
Jesus, Lily, he's not a rabid dog.
Don't you get it?
You sense,
More of us
mate. You
didn't make it than
sense.
did. We can't be soft-hearted about this. Not anymore. We need medicine here anyway. You can't be sick. You understand? No one can be sick.
So that's it, huh? Nice to meet you. Would you prefer to be shot in the face or kicked out on your asses?
It's true though, ain't that?
Okay, look, we're barely hanging on here as it is. Medicine was some of the first stuff to run out. We don't
It's not
have any to spare
surprising
for
now,
your friend.
really.
I'm sorry. It's just the way it is.
Maybe we
What
should
if I
look for
find
some.
some more? Will that help pay our rent?
Ah, see? Clever.
Yeah, okay, sure. If you can find a place to get more medicine, I'll make sure your friend has a place to stay.
Yay.
His name is Ed.
I know. If you need to resupply before you head out, check the locker.
Nobody minds if you're getting shit done and you need extra stuff. Just
Okay.
don't take shit you haven't earned.
Okay. Okay, so now it's time to talk about the
Here.
home.
Wait, what?
There's a cell tower behind the swine and bovine. From up there, you should be able to get a good look at the town.
Let me talk.
Spot some place to find medicine.
I owe you.
Go away.
Just hurry, okay? I'm not sure how long I can rein Alan.
Yeah, go away, go away. Right, okay. So by pressing up on the D-pad, we now have a few new options. So, you can see our status here. We've got influence points. Now, influence points is needed for quite a few things. You get influence points by completing missions, doing stockpile runs, etc, etc. Fame is how well known you are to other communities. Now, the higher your fame, the more influence you can have. However, these are actually kind of interlinked. So, if you have too much influence, then your influence will actually start decreasing. So, you have to bear that in mind. It's a bit weird how that works. We have our population, which is 8. Beds we have in this particular home, which is 8. And 7 people ready for labour. So that's cool. There's only so much everyone can do each day. Total up the people who aren't tired or injured. That's how much labour you have at any given time. Stockpiles. Important. You need food and water to survive. So yes, food is really important. As you can see, each day there is actually -8 on food. So that's bear that in mind. Medicine as well, there's only -1 per day, but there's not much of it to start off with, so we need to be careful about that. Ammo we use up a lot because you have to use up ammo for defense. Same with construction materials. You need to rebuild barricades and stuff. Don't worry, you don't have to do this yourself. This is something that the community will do on their own, so just bear that in mind. And barrels of fuel, we don't drive enough for fuel, lol, to be a concern for cars. Yeah, right. But we may want it to make for making firebombs. So that's actually not as important as you might think. The main important ones are food, medicine, and ammunition. Materials are only important when you want to build stuff. So just bear that in mind. As you can see, we've got some stuff in our possession. Apparently, we've got 9 cars. I'm presuming those are vehicles that we've spotted that aren't destroyed or turned over, like a pleb I am. Items that we have, etc, etc. Okay, now this is the actual map of the home. So as you can see, we've got a pastor's quarters here. This provides beds and also provides extra stamina if everyone's got a bed. We also have a kitchen, which we can make meals. We can make a big meal if we wanted to, and increase everyone's max vitality. And we can also have a feast, but unfortunately we don't have a good cook. There's also a medical area which we can upgrade to an infirmary if need be. We also have a radio room, which is very important because we might need some resources that we might not be able to find, so we need to see if we can find any using the radio. And you can also get new survivors as well. You can offer shelter to survivors, so that's also a decent way of getting survivors without actually going out there and finding them. We've also got a watchtower, which can also be upgraded to a shooting platform. This is pretty good. You need this anyway to actually be able to snipe zombies and keep them at bay. But it also increases firearms in the community as well, which is really cool. You've also got a parking lot. Parking lots don't really do anything at the moment. But once you actually build a workshop, then you can actually start repairing vehicles, which is really, really important, because your vehicles will get fucked up quite a bit. And we've got 2 empty spaces now. I'm not really going to do too much with these empty spaces for the time being, so I'll leave that. We've only got 50 influence points. Now, this is my gripe about the inventory system amongst other survivors. So, this is the supply locker. This is the community supply locker. Okay? You can put stuff in, and you gain influence points. So as you can see, by depositing this small backpack, I can get 10 influence points off it. Same if I wanted to put the shotgun in, same if I want to put the nail board in, same if I want to put the thingy in. So obviously 5, yeah. As you can see, we've got 100 available influence. Now, interesting thing about this is that it costs influence to get items out. Sometimes it costs more than what you put in. So just bear that in mind. So we don't really want anything. There is actually a homemade suppressor which could be useful, but we don't actually have a gun yet to actually support a suppressor. So we'll get rid of the revolver as well, and these don't really want to carry those around. If anything, I'll probably take back out that, even though it's just costing me more than it's put in. But it doesn't matter at this point. And we'll keep 2 painkillers. That'll do for now. We've got 2 fairly decent-ish melee weapons, so that's fine. Now, this is probably where the unique thing comes with the game. So, as your survivor is out scavenging and whatnot, they will eventually get tired.
So, I've been thinking about a lot of stuff lately, and something occurred to me.
Oh, hang on.
We don't know squat.
Wait, what?
I mean, when it comes to long-term survival.
Oh.
Like, I've got my dad's old notebooks, and I'm sure some people here have at least worked on a farm. But if we had reference material, we could do a whole lot more.
Go on.
Well, since we don't have the internet anymore, I'm thinking we should start assembling a reference library.
That's not a bad
Books on
idea.
gardening, electrical engineering, carpentry, anything we can get our hands on. We gotta start somewhere, right?
Okay, so we can actually have access to a library now already, which is kind of nice. Some of these events don't happen straight away, especially some of the scripted events. Sometimes they will happen as the game goes on. It's kind of weird like that. But now we have actually got access to a library, which I'm actually going to build straight away. A library is needed to be able to upgrade a lot of your buildings. So we'll actually crack on that. Well, I don't know, actually, we need 100 influence points for that, as well as a lot of building blocks. So we'll leave that for a bit later. Now, what I was saying is that survivors can get tired. And when they get tired, their stamina, their max stamina, actually decreases. Now what you can do is you can actually find stuff like energy drinks and coffees and stuff like that that will actually replenish this max stamina and keep you awake. But you can get sleep deprived as well, which means then that you need that survivor to rest. And that's where being able to change to other survivors come in. Now I can probably do that straight away if I really wanted to. As you can see, I can actually be Maya if I wanted to, or Maya, or whatever you want to fucking pronounce it. I'm just going to call her Maya. But yeah, you can actually switch to her, and then you can use her for a little bit. Now, of course, she's going to have her own types of skills, as you can see there. She's actually got fighting, shooting, wits, and cargo. She hasn't actually got none of the unique ones, but as you can actually see, she has got some decent ones. Has got improved wits, improved shooting and fighting for being a soldier, and of course, improves at shooting faster. So that's kind of cool. Now, some of these I can't choose yet because I'm not friendly with them, as you can clearly see by the bar, the friendship bar on the middle right. So yeah, just under the health and stamina. Okay, enough talking. I've probably been talking for about what, 10 minutes already. Okay, so we now need to observe the area. We can do that by going here. So that's what we're going to do. Now, I'm not going to use a car, because cars make a lot of noise and they attract a lot of attention. So we're just going to do it by foot. It's not going to take too long. All we need to do is get there and just observe. So let's do that. We might come across some Zeds along the way, which we can easily handle.
At the church anyways?
Geez, I don't know. At first it just seemed like the place to go, you know? End of the world and all that. Then we started hearing about how bad it was getting. Other people tried to go it alone and ended up... Well, we just sort of stayed here after that.
Just the 6 of you?
No. There used to be 12 of us.
That's depressing. Oh well. So yeah. Excellent. Oh, there's a zombie there. I think that spotted me. Come on then, matey. Come and get me. Ha ha. Smack you and twat you with a board. And then smash your head in. I'll tell you what, that never gets old. Even though the combat is not very complex and it's actually pretty simplistic, that never gets old. That never ever gets old. Smashing zombies' brains in with a fucking stick. Come on. Right. So here it is. Didn't take us that long. So this is going to be the same deal as the other observation point. We need to go up the top and check around. Okay. Let's get on here. Like so. And got the ladder. We could actually sprint up the ladder as well, kind of thing, if we hold down LB. It does use stamina to get up there faster though, but it's not a problem. It's not a problem at all. Now there is a day and night cycle, which I might have forgot to mention. I believe it's 1 real hour for day and night. So you got 1 real hour of day and 1 real hour of night, which is really cool. Okay, so I'm just going to relax and we're going to observe. So, let's go. So we got a vehicle there. Got a vehicle there. Vehicle there. Construction site. Potential home site. A vehicle. A mini mart. A vehicle. Is there anything else? Oh, there's another vehicle there.
There we go.
There's a lot of vehicles in towns. A lot of them. There's an auto mechanic store there. There's another vehicle. Another vehicle. There's a diner there. Abandoned site. There's another vehicle. There's a zombie horde, which is interesting to know.
What's that?
And we found a veterinary clinic, which is probably going to have a load of
Oh yeah,
meds.
Dr. Gilroy's clinic.
So there's a vehicle there. We're going to check the rest of the place out first though. Post office.
And it looks like no one's broken in.
A tavern.
That's a good idea. Okay.
A
Sounds like it's
vehicle.
worth checking out. Hey, hang on. I've got a transmission
A
coming in.
warehouse.
You folks got any room at the inn?
Construction site. That looks like
might wanna
a
go
gas
check it out.
station. Yep. Or petrol station, even in the UK. A house. Another house.
There we go.
A vehicle. So sorry, I'm just Just saw them outside for a bit there. Excellent. So, is that everywhere? I think that might be everywhere that we can search, but look at it. I could be wrong. Maybe there's somewhere we've missed. Just double checking. No, I think that's it. Oh no, there's that place there as well. Gun store.
Enough for now.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm sending Alan and Sam to meet you at the clinic.
Alan? Jeez.
Now, zombie hordes are really dangerous because obviously there's a lot of zombies in a tight group, and if you alert them, you're not fucked per se, but there's a good chance you'll get hurt and possibly even damaged to the extent where you'll die. Now, there is kind of a roguelike element to the game, a hardcore element. If a character dies, then they're gone for good. They are completely gone for good. So, if it's someone you've been working on, it can be kind of disheartening to actually have that person die. So, it's very important that you keep them in top shape and not be stupid. Okay, so we're going to check this dynamite first. We'll search around here. See what we can find. Okay, a wooden bat, nice. That's actually a really nice find. So I might actually specialise this particular character in blunt weapons, because there's an awful lot of blunt weapons around and they give quite nice bonuses. There's a food resource there, so let's talk about resources, shall we? Okay, so resources, what you can do with resources is you can actually carry them back to your safe house. Now, unfortunately, you can only carry one at a time, which is really weird. Now, you'd think you'd be able to put stuff like that, like heavy stuff like that, on cars, in boots of cars. Unfortunately, the game doesn't support that, which is kind of weird. But it does mean that it's kind of a grind if there's a lot of resources in one place, because you've got to keep taking them back to the safe house. However, there is another alternative, and the tips just pointed it out. You can make outposts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search all this area first, see if we can find any more resources that might be useful. Okay, we found a frying pan. I'm not going to carry the frying pan because the frying pan is very heavy. For some reason it's £8 and it's just really heavy to carry, so I'm not going to bother carrying that. There's lockers here. And there's also, that's not lockers, is it? Looks like it though. Ooh, we got, what's that? Tuzin. And we have a machine suppressor. That is a fucking cracking find. Suppressors are temporary, unfortunately. So once you've shot a number of times with a suppressed weapon, the suppressor will actually get damaged to the extent where it doesn't suppress no more. There's another food resource here. Excellent. You might also notice on the map that there's black dots. So if you want to make an outpost somewhere, you need to make sure that these black dots have been searched. So as you can see, I've just gone to that corner and it's been searched. There's actually a zombie there, which I need to be careful with. When them like that, it's very difficult to actually Romance Troubles on the Rise, a shouting match. Let's dodge and smack him about a bit. Can I finish him? Oh, he's already finished. Christ, that was a good shot, wasn't it? There's another zombie just here though, unfortunately, so we need to be very careful about that. And another zombie being alerted. Let's just smack him about a bit. They do seem a bit more frisky when it's night time. So that's just something to bear in mind. Ooh, pushed you straight into the sink. How do you feel about that? But you feel like a right fucking plonker, don't you? Okay, so there was actually 2 food resources here. Now, food is obviously one of the resources that we need the most. So we're going to build an outpost here. So outposts are really weird. Depending on what home you have, now obviously we have the church, you can have 4 outposts. Outposts are useful because they provide a safe haven for yourself. Zombies won't spawn in the circumference of the outpost. Also, more importantly, if there's a resource in the outpost, then you will actually generate resources per day, which is really cool, until the resource runs out, of course. So we are actually going to establish an outpost here.
Every day is Zombie Pride Day.
Well, at least we're going to try to. Okay, so we have actually established an outpost, but for some reason it didn't actually go properly for some reason. So yeah, if we look on the map now, you can see that this is our line of defence, our little outpost here. You might notice there's another one here. Now, this is where strangers live. It's the Enclave, and Enclave you can interact with. Usually there's a lot of trading missions you can do with them, and other stuff. Sometimes you might have to rescue them or whatnot. But bringing the trust up allows you to trade with them. And you can actually use influence to trade, the same as you do with the stock, you know, the community stock. Now, a good thing about this is that if there's ammo, which usually there is in these stranger outposts, then you can basically buy all the ammo and stick it in the community stash, which is really good. Now, there's actually a couple of mini quests at the moment that's on here. Oh, it's infestation. Jesus Christ. Okay, so as you can see, there's one here called Anger Management. This is a interaction quest. And what you do is there's usually a survivor that, you know, is really angry or is really sad. And you kind of take him somewhere, or take her. And you kind of, you know, put him in check. Oh, God. God, that's a lot of zombie hordes, and they're going straight for the fucking... Oh, boy. Oh boy. This is new to me. I've never seen this many zombie hordes at the same time. But yeah, that could be dangerous. I hope we've got enough ammo to take them on. Otherwise that could spell trouble. Great thing about Outpost as well is that you've actually got this supply locker here. So this is the community supply locker. So let's deposit some stuff that we definitely don't really need. And we'll keep these. There we go. Excellent. So we need to carry on to the veterinary clinic. I might not go there just yet. I might actually just try and intercept these zombies because they might overrun the base. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find a vehicle of some sort, which I said I wasn't going to, but vehicles tend to be the easiest way to get rid of hordes. So that's what we're gonna do. We're going to go into a fast vehicle and run the fucking things over. So let's do that. Why is there a thingy there? Public restroom, nothing left. Not too sure why there's a flag there, but... So zombies are funny. They actually do this. They can stay on the bonnet. And you can stop and run them over, which is epic. Okay, let's see if we can door bash these in. Yes. Let's try some more. Yes. I missed them now, but you know. So this is actually kind of one of the dynamic quests as well. So if I destroy enough hordes, I will get a lot of influence and fame from it. So it's worthwhile doing. And we've got new neighbours. Bloody hell, we've got loads of missions coming on, haven't we? Jesus Christ. Missions can be a bit demanding at times. I mean, sometimes they'll multiple or just come at once, like has just happened now. You know, don't be scared to not do any of them, because yeah, sometimes they can have a negative impact, sometimes they just won't. Just depends what kind of quest it is. Now, as you might have noticed there was kind of a screaming zombie there, so there are actually special types of Zeds. And that was a screamer. Oh boy, we might have trouble here. Oh, looks like I've come just in time. There doesn't seem to be anyone at the outpost actually trying to snipe these bastards, so it's kind of so the point, isn't it? Oh bollocks! I've just bet the vehicle. Right, so we've actually gained quite a lot of happiness from that then, which is great. Happiness is always great. As you can see, our morale is pretty damn high. Right, is there any more hordes? Yes, there's more hordes coming from this way. So let's see if we can intercept them. I'm trying to be careful not to run into too much debris. Now, as you can see, the car is actually very close to being fucked, because I can't see that bloody branch right there, and there's a good chance that it'll be completely destroyed soon. But we need to get rid of those. Hordes. Okay, I could be in big trouble here. Yeah, time to run. Time to fucking leg it. Okay, let's turn the flashlight on. Let's see where we've been going. Yeah, that was problematic. Hopefully we can get to one of those vehicles in time so we can run them over.
Here they come!
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to get all one off of there. Yes, come on, man. That is very handy. Holy shit, they're actually in the base. Oh bollocks, I need to help defend this. Christ. This is dangerous shit. I've never had to do this, you know, in the 4 hours I played. Never had to actually combat this many bloody thingies before. Christ. It's nice how you can open and close doors though as well. So, yeah. Right. I'm going to try and alert these and then bring them around the front. I'm going to attempt to anyway. Here we go. Let's go. Run. Run like you've never run before. We'll have to jump off the fence. They'll probably jump over the fence as well, but at least we can kind of defend here. There we go. Let's smash them up. Christ. And I'm out of stamina already. And yeah, I'm getting badly hurt here. Let's take some painkillers. Thankfully I can still kind of dodge. Christ. Yeah, stamina can be a big problem, especially when you've got low cardio to start off with. Okay, they managed to get through. Nice.
Good stuff.
Okay, there is still a horde out there. I think there might just be one zombie left. Possibly. Where is it? Apparently it's right here. Oh no, it's gone. Brilliant. Yay, we did it. Okay, so is that all of them? Pretty much for now. So that was pretty decent. Okie dokie then. So I think that'll be all for this episode. We've done quite a bit. We've discussed the how the community works and other particular shit. So yeah, I think we'll leave it there, and I shall see you for the next one. So bye guys.